Hi, my name is Emily. Welcome to my channel, Emily Solves It, where I share my love of all things puzzle related, whether that's jigsaw puzzles, logic puzzles, brain teasers, riddles, you name it, I probably love it. And today is December 13th, which means we are on day 13 of my Clue Advent Calendar. Let's get started. Sure. Day 13. What are we doing? What's been happening? Clue envelope full of clues. Decoder. Storybook. What happened on day 12? I open it as if I'm gonna see it. What did we do? Something. Plum talked to Body, and he was starting to see the end of the thing. Flash drive, sorry. Plum was starting to see the end of the flash drive melting, and Plum was like, I'm gonna go talk to the mayor because maybe he can help me. Okay, day 13. Black enters the study, supremely pleased with the night's progress. Inside, he finds Scarlet looting through the desk's drawers. Papers are scattered around the office. The computer screen is awake but logged out. Black clears his throat pointedly. Find anything you like, Cyan? Ooh, I did not call that. I thought he was implying in a homophobic way that Scarlet and Cyan were like a couple. And that like potentially Cyan is a woman. Like that was the vibe I got, that like they were partners. And he was implying he was going to like reveal their like secret relationship, and I was like, dude, that's not cool. I mean, it's still not cool that he's blackmailing them, but that's what I thought. But this is implying that Scarlet and Cyan are one and the same person. Look, there's my cat. You can see his tail. Scarlet turns. So, find anything you like, Cyan. Scarlet slowly turns around with a look of disdain. To be honest, no. For someone with such dastardly schemes, your study is disappointingly pedestrian. Black laughs. Guilty as charged. I keep all the juicy bits up here. He points to his head. Precisely because of people like you and your alter ego. Scarlet gives a light-hearted laugh. Oh, Body, I quite admire the mysterious Cyan. But unfortunately, writing was never my strong suit. Whatever you think you have on me, I'm afraid you're mistaken. Well, let's move the cat before he steps on anything. Really? In that case, feel free to reject my offer. I'll still be sending my evidence to the Gazette, just in case. A scoop about their own gossip columnist would be quite a headline. If, of course, it is true. Scarlet's genteel smile freezes, then warps into something ugly. I've crushed decadent fools before. You'll notice that Cyan and I are still here, while they're not. You don't scare me, Body. You're nothing but a pampered mama's boy. Scarlet punctuates her point by knocking over the marble bust of Black's mother, which topples with a heavy thud. Black, however, merely smiles. I knew this room was overstuffed. Thank you for helping me decide what to remove. He leaves the study. Scarlet spends a few more minutes searching, but finds nothing more interesting than a list of paint swatches for the proposed hotel. With a sigh of resignation, she picks the bust back up and sets it on its pedestal. I was gonna say, like, maybe we'll get a bust as a weapon, but I think because we're getting paint swatches, we will be trying to find a color. And really, we only have, we still have half of them. We have blue, yellow, and white left as our possible swatches or colors. So I think we are going to end up trying to find a color. Let's open our door. And we've got, we do have a weapon. Sorry. Ooh, okay. So first, let's look at our riddle card, or our clue card. We have a weapon. We do have the marble bust of his mom, which, I mean, all right. It looks interesting. So let's go ahead and put her into our clue card, our clue envelope. So do we have all of the weapons now? We should have one per person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Okay, so we've got, lots of paint swatches. And this is our riddle card. So we're gonna look at our swatch color combinations first. 1 blue plus 2 yellow equals green. 1 red plus 2 blue equals purple. 1 cyan or light blue plus 1 yellow also will equal green. 1 yellow and 2 blue gets us that like turquoisey light blue color. So we have interesting combinations. On this side we have 1 yellow plus 2 red equals orange. 1 blue plus 2 red equals pink. 1 blue plus 1 yellow equals dark green. These give us light green. 1 red plus 2 yellows gives us this like light orange color. Okay. Here's our puzzle instructions. Body, I mixed some sample colors for the paint to use in your new hotel. I know you like to be hands-on, so if you mix your own paint, be sure to take note of what colors went into it. I'm not a miracle worker. I need a clear formula if I'm to recreate it at scale. And then this is what we're trying to get. So using our code, we're gonna figure out our answers. So light orange minus 2 yellows equals X. Purple minus X equals Y. Teal, that's not teal. Turquoise minus Y equals the question mark, which will be our color that we are getting. Now, logic tells us from this alone, we can only get either yellow or blue. We can't get white because it's not one of our options. Here's the thing. I think they kind of screwed themselves. We might get yellow out of this, but I think my prediction before I even solve it, I feel like we're going to end up with blue. But I could be very wrong. Let's just solve it. Let's see what we get. Got our handy dandy thing. Okay, I'm going to bring you down. Okay. So first and foremost, light orange minus the 2 yellows gives us red. I'm going to switch these since I'm left-handed. So then if we find our purple minus red gives us what? The double blue. So double blue. So then turquoise minus the double blue. Oh, I was wrong. It does give us yellow. So we are looking for Colonel Mustard store. I got cocky. I got ahead of myself. I said, oh, it's going to be blue. It's not. It is a color. It is just not the one I said. I mean, I had a 50-50. So it is going to be Colonel Mustard's door. You can stay zoomed in because he's right here. Let's double check. Is day 14 Colonel Mustard? It is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 14.